What is up, all my beautiful people? What's up, you guys? I am here today with some shrimp fettuccine Alfredo with mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese and broccoli. Whoo-wee! This is looking amazing right now. And then I have some sourdough garlic bread. And I have some pink Moscato. Yeah. What's going on, you guys? Oh, I am like totally out of wine glasses because that's what happens when you get drunk and you drink wine, you break them all the time. So we rocking the martini today, but we're drinking wine out of it. I love this barefoot pink Moscato. It is so good. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, man. Ooh, I dropped some on the thing. So how you guys all doing today? I'm so hungry. So fancy. Well, damn. Your girl done outdid herself with this one. Oh, God, I'm so hungry. I've been cooking this, and then I made Bubba a separate batch because, you know, he doesn't eat shrimp. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh, it's so good. So cheesy and creamy and... So good. I love drinking wine with Italian food. Is Fettuccine Alfredo like really even considered Italian? Or is it Americanized Italian? Because I know a lot of stuff is Americanized. So I wonder if Fettuccine Alfredo is one of them. So good. So good. I didn't buy this. I made it. Like I said. And I made Bubba a separate batch. And oh my gosh. I'm so happy right now. Italian food is my boyfriend's favorite food. All time. Why is bread so good? Especially hot sourdough bread. Oh my goodness. So I want to tell you guys a little story today. A little story about when your girl used to be a puta. Yeah, I said it. I was a puta. I gave no F's whatever. I had that F the world mentality. Fuck the world mentality. This story dates back to when I was about 18 or 19 years old. I think. Don't quote me on that. My friends will probably call me out and be like, no, bitch, you were older. But I believe I was of the adolescence. So, this is going to be about one of those times your girl got arrested. Got in a fight and got arrested. Those were the days. Young and stupid. So, when you come from a small town like mine, you can get pretty rowdy. And we would have to travel to bigger cities, you know, to have fun, because all anybody ever did around here was throw keggers and parties. And so to get a little excitement, you would have to go to the bigger cities. So me and my friends would go cruising. We would load up the car with a bunch of beer. We'd go cruising. And we'd have like a car full. People would be driving lowriders and street bike clubs and, I mean, racing clubs and all sorts of different cars, clubs. People would be out there cruising. And one night, we're all out cruising, and we stop at this gas station. I believe it was an Arco. There's people everywhere. Cars parked everywhere. Groups of people. Nice cars with systems playing. I mean, you name it, every kind of car out there possible is out there. And back then I used to drink a lot. I mean, I wasn't drinking to enjoy it with dinner or occasionally with friends like I do now. I mean, don't get me wrong. Your girl likes the sippy. I like throwing them back, but not to the extent to get so messed up that I'm stupidly incoherent, and you know what I mean. So, there is these group of girls. And you know, girls, we be hating sometimes. I wasn't hating. She was nasty. But let me tell you. So she is dancing in front of all these guys. She's twerking. Has a little mini skirt on. You know, she just wants attention, you know. So, I'm staring at her and my friends get out of the car. And I was resting bitch face puta. This face always looks like I'm mad. And I can't see for shit. Your girl's blind. So I'm from a distance looking at her like, is this bitch for real? She catches wind of it and she looks over. What are you staring at? I look around. Talking to me? Yeah, bitch, I said you. What are you staring at? I was like, looking at you being a hoe right now. That's what I'm looking at, trying to come at me crooked. Oh, hell no. I know you're not trying to look at me crooked. I know you're not trying to talk shit to me. I'm a stripper. Really? honey, with the way you be looking like you be stripping out of... What did I tell her? That you be... It looks like you be stripping at a trailer park because you nasty. We start conversing back and forth. I'm telling her she's nasty. She's a hoe. Skank. No ass. We're conversing back and forth. Finally, her friends are like, whatever. F her. Let's go. So I'm like, all right. All right. I'm waiting for my friends to come back to the car because I'm heated. I am heated. She had some little punk guy with her. Some little other girl with her. The car they got into had a car seat in the back. Like, busted. So, they're pulling out. We're here. My friends come, and I'm like, let's go. They had just bought a 20-pack of Budweisers. We pull in behind them. I get one out of the window, and I chuck it at their car. Why I had a thing for throwing beers back in the day, I have no clue. I have no clue. But if you're pissing me off, you're getting a beer thrown at you. And these beers were full. And it breaks on their car. They're yelling stuff from the car. We're yelling back at them. This girl's hanging her body out of the car. And they take off. So they pull in and then make a U-turn to turn back around to get away from us. Because, yeah, we were being stupid and throwing beers and being stupid. But, yeah, she talked a lot of shit. So my friend, Ashley... and Hope, it was me, Ashley, Hope, Priscilla, and then another friend. I'm not going to bring her name up, though. Anyways, she's not a part of the crew no mo. So, I'm not even eating. So, Ashley flips it around, and they're stuck. They stop. They're coming up to a yellow light, and I'm like, they're going to stop. They're going to stop. So, at this point, they don't know we're behind them. This is a 3-lane intersection on one of the busiest streets. Plus a turning lane. We're here. 1, 2 lanes and then a turning lane. We're behind them. My friend tells me, you're not down to get out and pull her out of the car and beat her ass. I said, what? How dare you? I get out of the car. I pull her out of the car and start beating her up. Her friend comes behind, which is a guy. He tries literally like pulling me off of her. And my friend Hope comes and she cocked him on the side and he falls on the floor. All of a sudden, someone's choking me. My instant reaction when that happens is to headbutt them. So I went like this and I headbutted him and he threw me on the ground and this girl gets away. He literally pulls me up and throws me on the ground and says, "You are under arrest." I didn't know there was a cop 2 lanes down, literally like level with us. Had no clue. No clue at all. He puts me in handcuffs. We all pull off to the side. I'm in the back of the car. And I've always had really small wrists and hands. And he was probably thinking, this is a big girl. I need to, not put these cuffs so tight. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, am I going to go home? What's going to happen? So the other people, I guess because she was bleeding and had like a broken nose or something, they pressed charges against me. Aggravated assault charges. And so I wasn't going home that night. I got intoxicated in public. You name it. I turn around. Everyone's gone. The people I fought, my friends, cops standing in back of the car writing the report. We just got here. I wasn't even that drunk. I want to go home. Oh my goodness. Yeah, your girl was not. Nope. Wasn't happening. He was taking my ass to jail. So, in the midst of all this happening, I'm like this, inching my way out of the cuffs. I'm not going to let him know that, though. So I'm getting it, and finally, this hand, I get it free from the cuffs. So I'm sitting in the back of the car. The cop doesn't know I don't have one cuff on. So I'm sitting there, and then finally he gets in. I'm like, what happened? Why are you taking me to jail? Blah, 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 blah. It wasn't even my fault. She was talking to me first, and da-da-da. You know how that goes. If you've ever been arrested, you know how that goes. You have to bitch them out for arresting you. Especially when you're a little intoxicated. So, we're in like the middle of Blackstone, and he pulls out, and you have to drive way long to get to a carriage van full of other people who've been arrested so that they can take you to the jail. So we're driving, and then all of a sudden, like, I see people, like, on the side of the car, and me being stupid and forgetting that I'm supposed to be handcuffed, I'm sitting, and I'm all waving at them, with one cuff, and I have the other cuff on, and I'm, like, waving, like, I don't even care, whatever. He sees me in the rearview mirror, and he's like, put your hand down. Oh my gosh, you have no cuff. Stop looking at people. I was like, oh shit, I got caught. So then we get to the little van, and he puts me in with a bunch of I will never forget it. With a bunch of drunk, nasty, it was gross. Then I get to the jail, I get booked in. I didn't want to touch nothing in there. I was like, oh my goodness. That's it. This is the last time I'm fighting. I'm telling myself. It wasn't the last time. But, so I stayed overnight. Called my ride or dies in the morning. They were there. They swooped me up. And it was all good in the hood after that. Oh my goodness. You know what was cool about that too? Not cool, because it's really stupid. They were doing prisoner transfer that day. And one of the prisoners had heroin. So they put me and two other girls in one big holding cell. Dude, there was like 50 girls in there. All from prison. I'm about to get fucking killed by these bitches. And these bitches were hardcore. Looking at me like I was a snack. I was like, oh my God, I gotta get out of here. I'm not even kidding, dude. I'm not even kidding. I've always been one to like dress up and like have nails. I had some big old boots on. I think my chi-chis were showing and everything. Not literally, but they were. a little cleavage exposed. They were looking at me like, oh God. I was like, fuck. Worst day to get arrested. Anyways. So, that is one of the times I got arrested. Yes, I said one of. Moral of the story. Don't do dumb shit when you're young. Learn. Really? Did you guys see that? I got more. Anyways, moral of the story is think twice before you do some stupid shit. Because, man, I did some stupid shit when I was young. But hey, you live and you learn. And don't let people, run all over you. But don't be stupid like me and instigate fights, because it's not cool. I was young and dumb. And you young ladies, we need to make a difference, and we need to love each other. And, when I was young, like I said, I could be a bit of a hater. That girl was just feeling herself, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. More power to her. But, the way she came at me was kind of crooked. So, I had to put her in her place and be like, hold the brakes, bitch, because you fucked with the wrong one. Just kidding. No, but on a serious note, okay, I need to quit messing around. On a serious note, we need to uplift each other, and we need to be, the best versions of ourselves that we can be. Fighting and getting arrested, that's just stupid. It's just dumb. We really, really, really need to uplift each other, and, maybe there'll be less hate in this world, and women need to stop being so hateful towards each other, because we all we got. We all we got, you guys. So with that being said, instead of looking at somebody and judging them, look at one thing that you like about them and compliment them on it. You'll be surprised how much of a difference that can make someone's day. You have no idea. Just think to yourself about when someone tells you something. It could be the littlest thing, like, oh my gosh, your hair is so shiny. Thank you. You know what I mean? We have to love each other. Dude, this food was so good. Do you guys notice, like, when you drink beer, you can drink, like, a good amount. And then once you get into the wines, like, literally after your second glass, you're like, oh, man, I'm feeling a little warm up in here. Oh, well, I guess I drank almost half the bottle, so getting a little warm up in here. It's getting a little toasty. I've had that. I woke up in beast mode with my girl that's Beauty and the Beast though. I love that song. I don't care how old it is. I was cleaning today and I put it on and then I replayed it like twice because I love singing along to it. Last night took a L, but tonight I bounce back. I'm broke as hell. Hell yes, I love it. My boyfriend did a lot of yard work today, so our backyard is looking legit. We were sitting out there earlier. So I think I'm going to take the rest of this bottle, go out there, sit by the pool. Spring weather is amazing. I'm loving it. I'm full too. I'm just trying to get the rest of this shrimp because I can't let no little shrimp go to waste. Whew. All right. I'm done. I'm going to take the rest of this bottle. Go sit outside. Enjoy the rest of my night. Cheers to anybody who's drinking some wine and watching this. I hope you guys all enjoyed this story time. I hope you enjoyed. This shrimp Alfredo was fire. I absolutely enjoyed it. But yeah, so if you haven't hit that subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Hit it. Come on, get to know me a little bit. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. Go ahead and leave me a comment. If there's anything you want to see, let me know. I'm trying to get to all of them slowly. Other than that, I love you all, and I will see you in my next mukbang.